Sweetie. Yeah, we get the vibing, don't we? We got some topics to discuss. We get it poppin', homie. Just elected like the new mayor. Putting on the classic like he Rick Flair. This is Josh Martinez and Z100. Home of your favorite music where the beats are bumping. Pick your favorite company, the wait is over. It's a superstar crossover. If I can step out.
Hey, yo, what up? I'm Josh Martinez of Z100, New York's #1 hit music station, with my guest at this time, 13-time world champion and multiple-time WrestleMania headliner, Charlotte Flair. What's going on, girl?
Not much. How are you?
Not too bad. I just want to jump right into things. Headlining WrestleMania again with Ronda Rousey again. What's the difference in pressure between going into WrestleMania 35, which was literally like down the road from me right here in Jersey, and going into WrestleMania 38?
I don't know. I feel like it hasn't hit me, but it has. I'm sure that week is going to be a lot of emotions just because it means so much to me, not even as a performer and like being nervous or what it feels like, but I'm like, man, I did it. Like my career is coming full circle. Like I won the Raw Women's Championship, the inaugural championship, WrestleMania 32 at AT&T Stadium. And now, 7 years later, it's Rousey versus Flair in the main event. Like, I've just been so fortunate. Like, it's crazy.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I do have high expectations. I know that we're going to have the best match both nights and steal the show. And I'm the mountain that she has to climb. But I don't know. It's just like, dang, how did I get here? I did it. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
dang.
absolutely. Mentioned doing it. I mean, up to this point, you've literally done it all. Triple threat main event, solo main event. What is, seriously, in all honesty, what is there left to do?
I know, like, everyone keeps asking me that, but I don't even like look at it that way. I'm still someone that's like, man, how do I get better? How do I, should I change up my robe? Work on my promo skills? Like, I'm still that talent that has that chip on their shoulder that I'm like, what do I got to do to make it? Like, you would never hear me say that in a promo on Raw or SmackDown. So I'd be like, you guys know I'm the opportunity. But I think behind the scenes, I'm always looking for ways to get better or ways to, how I can, prove myself. So to say like, what is there to do next? I don't know. But what I do know is like, I have high expectations for WrestleMania this year, and, facing Ronda is such a big deal to me. Like, I don't know if there hadn't been a Ronda, would there be a Charlotte?
Interesting. What would you say? Now, you mentioned like switching up the robes as an example. What has the almost the fashion evolution of Charlotte Flair, whether it's through King Troy or other people, what do you think that has done to your character on TV?
Oh, definitely elevated it. Just because I feel like, and again, when you say like, what is there, what's there left to do? Like, even with my character and the clothes, like when I first started, those first 3 years, it was like, okay, I got jeans and a leather jacket in my bag. That's what we're going to put on for this promo. I wasn't even like thinking of the little things that add to like the whole character. Right. So when I met King Troy, I definitely think he took that opportunity persona to the next level with these, body suits. But I'm like, man, what could I have done in a year that'll even take me to that next level? There's always like something that could be better, because we're athletes and showmen. There's so many things that go into what we do.
I recently spoke with Sonya Deville, and I'll tell you the same thing. Like, I think it's so much cooler for the character to be themselves, on screen with a loud suit like Seth Rollins, or the three-piece suit like Sonya, or in your case, all the glittery body suits. Like, rather than, no disrespect to a Charlotte Flair shirt, but 3 months of the same look just kind of gets a little monotonous to the character, in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just a fan.
Oh no, it just wasn't something I focused on. I was just focused on being the best in-ring competitor, when really I was like, oh, there's so many other aspects that can elevate me as a performer.
Now, I like to do something fun called the Superstar Crossover, where the previous guest asks the next guest a question. And Ricky Starks of AEW had 2 questions. So he's actually the first person to get 2 questions in. His first one was,
who between Charlotte Flair and Ricky Starks has the best spear? And why is it Ricky Starks?
I feel like I don't have to say mine's the best to be the best. When someone says theirs is the best, it's because they don't have that confidence.
ooh, my girl. And number 2.
If you could vacation anywhere that's outside of this country with the idea that you're going to be stranded there for the rest of your life, where would it be at?
Cancun with my man.
I love it. I love it. Ever any on-screen push by you or him to try to get you guys together on WWE TV, or you guys kind of wanted to keep it apart?
I think we're just so focused on our careers individually. Like, we can come together. Well, I mean, now we're at different companies, but I mean, that's just something that would be easy to put together. So why do it now when it's something that you could always fall back on?
I love that. And another question. I recently got engaged, right?
Congratulations.
And thank you. The wedding planning process has begun. What is the best advice you can give to me for wedding?
Be as much involved as possible to help your woman.
Okay. I like that. A lot of people have said, get the hell out of the way and let her do her thing. But coming from a woman, I feel like that it means a little more coming from you. I like to also do something called this or that. I'm just going to name 2 things. You just got to let me know this or that. Very simple. You ready? New York City or Chicago pizza?
New York City.
Grits, sweet or savory?
Savory.
East Carolina barbecue or South Carolina barbecue?
South Carolina barbecue.
Friends or The Office?
Friends.
Toilet paper, over or under?
What does that even mean?
Like, you know, when you put the roll of toilet paper on, does it come from over the top or under? It's a very controversial topic.
Over.
Would you rather have one title reign last 3 years or 17 reigns last 3 years?
I'm on a streak. Don't jinx me right now, okay? I've known for having the longest and shortest reigns. So don't jinx me.
Fair. Do you have a favorite attire, favorite robe that you've come out with?
Mm-mm. I like them all. Like everyone, I mean, they're all so different in their own way.
I was going to say the Survivor Series one just recently, the black little point numbers. I thought that was super dope.
Taken from the Road Warrior, an idea from their shoulder spikes.
See, look at that. No one would have ever known that it was an LOD tribute. Look at that. Look at you dropping some little knowledge on us. Before I let you go, WrestleMania, again, you are headlining night number 1 with Ronda Rousey. You are the top, the opportunity. Is there anyone we should keep our eye on where you think, they are so underrated, give them some time, and they're going to be headlining WrestleMania in another year or 2? Who do you think is the most underrated?
I think Rhea Ripley is going to be there one day, and I hope I'm there with her.
You know what? For the character's sake, yes, because you have gotten over on her so many times on TV that, you know what, it'll be a nice tip in your cap if you could defeat her at a WrestleMania down the road. One more time, Charlotte Flair, thank you so much. I appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah.
Thank you.